Hello and what is up, Internet? Truly the world's greatest streamer starts off his stream, says nothing for like 30 seconds. That way you can't get demonetized by YouTube for cursing in the first 30 seconds. But here's the thing, he can't fucking monetize his videos in the first way. Haha. And I'm not even sure if that applies to stream or not. But you know what does apply? Is where we last left off. Yes, that is the thing I'm continuing to do. I did some stuff with Create. Behold. All this shiznacks on my roof here. As I started the process of making biofuel. Now I think the only line that's actually working is the sugar line. Yeah. Literally just sugar. Because as of right now, while the system does work, literally, I need to make item pipes because I need to pipe the sunflower into there, which that's just going to go underneath. I need to pipe the netherrack from here to here. And I need to make, I need to make a garden something, so that way I can have wheats and seeds that I need in order to make seed oil. Alright. Anyway. If you're wondering what I'm doing, is that I was trying to make the photogenic grower, but it needs an induction smelter. Litty, either smooth basalt or smooth stone. Are you effing serious right now? Minecraft always so picky. This damn crafting recipes. The photogenic grower is just so I can have a reliable source of redstone. But anyway, while that's going, do I have any basic logistical pipes? I do have basic logistical transport, unfortunately. Why did I do that? Alright. Now then, I have completely messed up my inventory here. Put that there. Tools are in the right spot. And I have the configurator. Basic mechanical pipes. I'm going to need that for sea oil. But yeah, let's finishing up this. Also, I'm sorry if I sound a bit nasally. Unfortunately, I came down with a summer cold. We kind of had a wee bit of a heat wave, followed by an unexpected cool down. Right, nothing can come in the front of these blade machines. Right. Right. I mean, luckily I can hide this with walls around it, because that's a corner. Here an intake. I think this is the bottom. Your exhaust at the bottom. Okay. Thank you. Okay, good. Fuck! there. Exhaust from the side. Apparently I have to go this way. Otherwise that's just going to completely cut off the thingamabobber. You know what? Just use these 2 blocks to climb and jump and stuff. And are you fucking with me? The invisible watermill that I can't see blocks that path. Alright. Still need to put doors there, but for now, let me close up that, close up that. Go ahead and break that. Okay. Go. That's connected. Okay. Auto output. Good. Alright. So we now have Cinderflower on the go here. So that's going to go in there. Get crushed up into Cinderflower. And that Cinderflower is going to go over there. Okay, so we now have Cinderflower going in. And now all we need is biomass. And to get biomass, we're going to need something called a garden something. Garden clutch. Now, here's the problem. This damn light bulb, which requires an engineer workbench. Alright! I love how I put safety rails that provide 0% of safety. Literally 0. You know, truly amazing when you think about it. Alright, so you... slabs. Oh my gosh. Get some iron. Is it regular sticks, or does it have to be? It has to be treated with sticks. Of course. trying to forget if this is any different than a regular one. Oh, it has an inventory. That's what separates it from a regular crafting bench. Is that it has a small inventory. Alright, I don't care about that. There we go. Now for this, I need blueprint paper. I have lapis. I think I have sugarcane in the system. I should be able to just make blueprints. Aluminum. That's it. Alright, where's my bauxite? Nine. Yeah, I do apologize for not streaming for a while there. You know, I was kind of dealing with a wee bit of a heat wave that just came out of nowhere. That gave me a summer cold because it decided to just, you know, going from 100 degrees Fahrenheit to 60 degrees Fahrenheit. You know, not like I had my AC on full blast or some shit. No, trick, no. I had AC and a fan on me. Yeah, let's just say I kind of got fucked up. Especially since I'm not one to really get sick that often, so when I do get colds, they're brutal. They are brutal. But yeah, that's also why the webcam is off here. My computer does generate heat. I'm trying to make it generate less heat so I'm not just a sweaty mess. What do I need for you? Incandescent light bulb. Which is glass, paper, and copper. I probably should have brought the materials over. Oh. Oh, it's either 3 paper or 3 bamboo. Whoopsies. Paper I don't have. The bamboo I do have, but I think my system might be running out of juice a little bit here. I know everything is charged. Cable's fully charged. Oh, convenient. Great value. Getting 3 of these light bulbs. Not sure why I use bamboo to make a light bulb, but sure. So I now have this thing, which I need. Alright, and now this just needs water. So I can either make another sink or run a long ass mechanical pipeline from that too. Long ass mechanical pipeline it is. So I put you there. Oh, you also need power. Bitch. In that case there. I'll put you there. Alright. Didn't mention anything about needing power before. There's some mechanical pipes, but let me get some more. I think that might be enough, but one more set. Backpack, I'll take you backpack for already having it. Oh wait, I don't have the wheat seeds on me. I mean, I can use hemp seeds. There we go. That's in there. There. Alright. Shit. Tell me that's the out on the front, and I can bring water on any side. Does that have power? How the fuck does this thing work? Oh, there's gotta be dirt there. Oh, what's this on FE check? Okay, that's connecting, good. Alright. So in theory, that should have water. It has water. Oh. That's why. There's literally no power coming out of this. Like, I have... Oh, right, yeah. I had to take this off because it couldn't handle the power of it. Fuck my fucking life. I'm like, huh? Why do you not have power? Yeah, fuck. Because I got overstress. I mean, it's not the wisest idea by any stretch of the imagination. But... you in bucket mode. Do I have a gear in my backpack? No, but I can make a gear. So that's gonna overstress it. What the fuck? Did that thing just take all my... I think it just deleted my, It just deleted my full lava thing. I'm pretty sure that was a bug. Also, you are not charging via here. So let me try you here. Oh, there we go. It has to be the side. So what the hell is that thing in the back? Yeah, so it counted as one bucket and took my whole entire thing. Motherfucker! Nah, 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 nah. Hold on, nah, 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 trick, nah. Okay. This was full of lava, thank you very much. This isn't cheating. It glitched the fuck out, and I want my dang full of lava back. Okay. And then we getting random sugars. Also, I love how that one thing filled with lava just basically supercharged everything. Alright. So I'm just gonna put you down there. Overcharge everything. And there we go. Oh my gosh, yes, it is a perfect ratio. Okay, so now I'm gonna need a logistical transporter. Because I need the seeds to go to the crusher and be crushed into seed oil. And then I'm going to need the wheats to go in there with the seed oil to be made into biomass. And Osmium, where you at, bro? What? Oh yeah, that should be generating lots of electricity right now. Right, so this line is kind of a dead line. Put that there. Alright. And once I have this, it should be basically power done. Computer will stay operational for as long as I need it to. I can work on upgrading these lines to MV. I forgot to make the basic logistical transporter. Alright. guess one line is going to have to be up here and another one's going to have to be buried in the roof. Fine. Yeah, I mean, as long as it connects to that one, that's going to be okay. Alright. No, wait, this has to go over there to connect to that. So this line could be above here. This is going to be for wheat seeds. Alright, break that connection right there. That's for the wheat. Okay. Nope. This is going to be a blue line. Blue, yabba-dee, yabba-da. Right. So blue lines for seeds, the clear is going to be for wheat. I'm going to need more logistical transporters. Going to need an actual logistical transporter. I mean logistical sorter. These. That's enough. There we go. Alright. So, unfortunately, we need to grab the seeds. So what I'm going to say is new filter, item stack, seeds, go into the blue line, save, new filter, item stacks, wheat, flare line, save, auto eject on. Anybody knows why it's not auto pulling out? Can anyone tell me? Smash those seats up. Should be seat oil in there. There it is. Mix it with this wheat. There's wheat biomass in there. There it is. Smash a hole in the ground. Now it might pull out the wheat while it's mixing. That's like the only problem with this setup. Making biofuels. It is. Why can't I eject from you? Alright, I think I have the engineering's book. It could probably tell me why I can't pull from that. Where's the manual? Engineer's manual, thank you. Simple machines, the garden cloaks. The garden cloak on the bell jar is a device designed to hasten the growth of plants. It allows even agriculturally challenged engineers to grow plants and harvest their yields. The machines accept power, fluids, and items through its respective ports. Water and power are always required, and you may add fertilizer to the slot to the left to increase growth speed. Soils and seeds are placed in the middle. Each seed requires the correct soil to grow on, with dirt being automatically tilled into farmland. Produced items are stored in the slots on the right and will automatically output through the hatch at the front of the glass door. Ow. 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 It's backwards. Oh, what the fuck? It's the Aurora Borealis. Is it winter? I say. I see. Right. So assuming this isn't working because I'm something of an idiot, I have netherrack on me. Yeah, for safety, what I'm going to do is make a brass funnel, have it set to only accept, yeah, for safety reasons, we're going to need a brass funnel here, into a chute, into a chest in the ground, or a barrel in the ground. Okay, is that working now? Yep. I was literally a fucking idiot. Alright. Now this is making my biofuel. So luckily that's a logistical pipe down there. You know what, I'm just gonna have it on the surface level. Because this whole entire floor is dedicated to just this. I can pick you up. I can dig up that. Alright, I need to make more basic mechanical pipes, logistical pipes, a barrel, a brass funnel, and a chute. I have chutes. I'll need to make chutes. And once I have that, that'll be this machine done. Why have flint steel? Alright. I have that, but that would do the trick. And then, do I have a barrel already? I do have a barrel. Good. Alright, I doubt I have a brass funnel, so how do I make a brass funnel? You're like, what? Just dry kelp, brass, and that. Right, I turned all my dry kelp into belts without thinking about the fact I still need dry kelp. Put that back in the system. There. I'll just be among all those machines. That should be dry kelp. Plenty, I'll put 8 in the system. Go, and now you, surprise you. That. And where the hell is my sandpaper? you. Should really... I think this makes two of them. Alright. Shoot, funnel, barrel. I mean, funnel, shoot, barrel. Everything's overstressed. Great. Well, that's fine. Because it's about to be de-stressed in a few seconds. Okay, this can go back in there. You only take out that. That's going to go straight into a shoot. That shoot is going to go straight into a barrel. That's not a barrel. There we go. Barrel, luckily it sticks up like a sore thumb. Boom. Alright. That's done. And now I need to get that oil, or biofuel, over here. Okay, those two. This line real quick. Like that. That. Actually, if I move it right here, that would be perfect. For flying up to me. There we go. No, fuck! This is saying air. So let's get biofuel on this line here. Why is there water in this line? There should be water in this line. Whether I'm not in the mood. Also, it's strange hearing the sound of rain while seeing snow. Alright, if I make a basic tank, that should fix all the water issues I'm seeing. Just gotta put this on the line, it'll drain off all the water. There we go. So now, this should just be biofuel. Now the problem is other things except this water. So you should get biofuel and turn blue. Okay, and with that, I think I'm good. Everything should be automatic. Now, I don't know what happened when fertility amounts, or fertilizer amount equals 0. But I do have nitro I can throw in the system. Hello? Why are you not going? You have biomass. Oh, it's price 2 biomass, that's why. Okay, so yeah, I have automatic shitter being created, automatic netherrack. Because this should never run out of power. Oh my gosh, it's never going to run out of power, or cinder flowers for that matter. Okay, so the only issue is biomass, which has to be created via all of Create, and Create is very slow in creating biomass. But yeah, so that's fine, that's dandy. Guys, we have biomass. I mean, we have biofuel. Which means my power generation should now just be good. And what I'm going to want is just an NV. Yeah, so actually what I'm going to want is to make another one of those alternators. Not even the alternators, really. I mean, I do want another alternator. Yeah, I need to make another alternator. So this should be good. That's fuel and power. That's full and power. It's all full and power. Okay, so I think now it's time to get into digital miner, because once I have digital miner, actually no. No. Now it's time for multi-ore processing. So I need to get at least 3-time ore processing up and running. Because once I get that up and running, then I can go digital miner. Apparently hit something with a snowball. Probably a fish. But yeah, okay. I think I am good there. So I said multi-ore processing is going to take place in here. So 3-time ore processing is going to take place in here. And for that, what I'm going to need is an enrichment purifier. No, not the purifier just yet. I think it's enrichment, crush, smelt is 3 times, right? What the fuck is 3 times again? See, this is the problem when there's no, like, Oh. It actually gave me shit, and not just XP. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and empty out my inventory here. See, this is the problem when there's no mechanism tree. Because I forget the process of, like... I forget the process to... Because I know slurries... Oh no, purification... Yes, purifier. It's like enrich, purify, crush, and then smelt. Because I remember it's like chemical dissolutioner, then chemical cleaner. Really? So because some snow fell into that, it ruined my machine. Because like, oh, you can't operate the machine with snow in here. You'd think it would have like anti-snow capabilities. Alright, I'm not really going to make this smelter any bigger, so I might as well put a lid on it. Some of these. Now what's gonna suck is, does it still count? Okay, it does not acknowledge these blocks. Okay, good. Grab some more deep sea tiles. And I think once I have jetpacks, that's when I'll turn on difficulty again. For those cause you're wondering, oh, where's the difficulty, man? There's no difficulty, man. Calm your tits. Okay? Calm your tits. Working on it, okay? I'm trying to get emotionally ready for dealing with mobs. I'm thinking about it like a Skyblock world. You deal with mobs when you want to deal with them, not when they decide to exist. But in a regular Minecraft world, you kind of have to deal with them everywhere. And do I have torches in the system? I do. Also, it sucks not having the light mods where I press F7 and it tells me what my illumination levels are at. It's like, if you're gonna create a world and you don't have a skyblock, you should at least include that. I wish load balance among these tribes a bit better. Oh well. Oh my gosh, this heat is unreal. Alright, so that's good. Alright, I see everything spinning up there, so that's good. Okay. So, I need purify, enrich, crush, and then smelt, right? Because that's how you get the chunks. Or is it clumps? Yep. You purify the clumps, and then you crush the clumps, and then you enrich the clumps, and then you smelt the dust. Purify, crush, enrich. Purify, crush, enrich. Purify, crush, enrich. Purify, crush, enrich, enrich. Purify, crush, enrich, enrich. Purify, crush, enrich, enrich. Purify, crush, enrich, enrich. Okay, stop. Hammer time. Alright, one thing I want to do in here is I kind of want to get rid of this, just to give me this space in here, and make this my enrichment area. Not to mention infusement area. And I think I can safely disable this system here. I think this would bring enough power. Let me see. So I just go ahead and do that. I take that out. Take something out, put something back in. I should have used some power. Nothing. Alright. So I appear to be just fine. So let's go ahead and take down this system. As long as I stay full on power, then that means I'm good. Besides, this system really wasn't the best. I mean, it's burning materials, you know. The best. I'll tell you what is the best. How are we doing? Yeah, it's not even moving. Okay, so that means the system is working. Wait, is this stringy? This is not stringy. You're repaired. There we go. There you go, mate. Now I think each one of these is going to be stored as a different item because of MBT tags. Yep. Alright, so let's go ahead and take this out. Take this all out. Now we're doing still not changing you. I need a little bit of dirt. Fix the ground here. There. Where's my sleeping bag? Hey, mate, where's my sleeping bag? Let me get some birch planks. Oof. Yeah, I think the photogenic grower so I can make sure that I have redstone on tap. For that, we need a protection smelter. Versus iron and nickel at 2-to-1 ratio. They have nickel. Go. And I could have sworn I have niter. I do have a little bit of it. Right, this is for our ore. So that's going to double, unlike that iron, that's not going to double. Fertility equals nothing. What can I use for fertility? I can use a slag, bone meal, sulfur, nitrous dust. Okay. blocks, 3 ingots. Yeah, that's fine. I made a little bit too much of this stuff here, but Envar is useful. Some machines in Thermal series uses it. So I'll plan on it yet. Alright, let me get the induction smelter. And let's put that here, get quick and dirty power. Yep. That's the recipe, right? Or is it like I have to put them in a certain order? 3 tin, 1 silver, glowstone. Don't tell me it has to be cooked first. Induction smelter. It either has to be crushed or it has to be a bar. I cannot use the raw stuff. Well, that's some BS. I don't care. You can cook this all one by one then. Not sure why silver comes with a wee bit of lead, but sure. Also, I'm pretty sure I had silver in here already, didn't I? Yep, I had silver already in here. It is literally only going to make, I think, 3. Well, that's what I need for one of these damn things. 1 gear. Come on, tick tock tock tock. Hey, waiting. else, right? Completely forgot about that. There we go. And our redstone furnace. Alright. So put away the Invar. So what I want is photogenic generator. Now this does need water, which means I'm gonna need to make a sink. Put that in there. Almost made a bucket. A very, very, very expensive bucket. I mean button. Can you imagine if you just took one whole entire copper block, shoved it into a button? Like how dense and how expensive that would be? Configure, output, input, auto output. ahead, and this is just so I can have an easy source of redstone. Alright. So now then, I need to make a sink. Top, configure top as an input, auto input. There we go. It has power, it has spores, it has the water. It has the power. Power is still good. Okay, it just takes a long ass time without some fry grow. And then once it goes in there, I'll just use an external bus to say, hey, just take it all back. And it should take a sweet ass time, so I don't have to worry about how long it'll take. Can just take a barrel. How to make the wood to iron upgrade? To iron. Actually, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, finally through something. And I'm gonna need another external storage. barrel is going to go here. You are going to output at the bottom. Auto output. There we go. So if I check here. Oh, whoa, 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 wait, whoa, 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 whoa. What happened there? Turn off all export. External storage. I need the autocorrectors. You. Wait, what happened? Because I thought whatever was here just stays here. Okay, so it uses the one it creates 6. Okay, then I'm gonna have to have that go in the computer system and distribute it out. Alright. With a Lindar card. I'm glad I caught that in time before I just like left it and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have infinite redstone. It's like, where's my infinite redstone? Put that in there. Okay, so how am I gonna do this? So I'm gonna have to put a stack limit. Like legit, I'm gonna need it to go to a chest. Like I need the stuff to go into here, be taken out. There needs to be a stack limit of like 1 to 1 of each. So logistical process can do it. So I'll make an external storage. Have that go into a barrel. Or a chest. Probably a chest. Then I'll use the logistical sorter to say, hey, take one item out, put them in this, put them in that, round robin. Yep. Alright. I can stay there. Just do some move. this is ugly. Am I doing in power? Untouch. Alright, so the photo jet grower needs to go here now. Sink still needs to go on top. You need to accept an import from the bottom. Okay, no, need to think of this better. What is up, NightGX, or NightGX? How are you doing? Welcome to stream. As I'm trying to figure out a solution here. Right, so I have the photo jet grower, I have the smelter here. I want this to always have one of these inside. But then once that grows, it's going to have 6. I want the 6 to be pulled out. Okay, get rid of your input from the side. So it's going to be pulled out, goes into a chest. From the chest, it's going to round robin back into here and into here. This one is going to have its contents pull out and go into a barrel for storage. I could be doing better. Heat wave and a summer cold. Fun combination. Not to mention other responsibilities I gotta get done today. And I don't need a fancy barrel. Regular barrel will be fine. Pipes and sorter. So that can get there still. Something on there. And I'm about to make a mess of spaghetti strings here. Alright. You are going to store redstone. Priority is +1. lightless. Boom. Alright, so now if I go to the system here, take out all that redstone, put all the redstone back in, it should all be here. Good. It knows to store the redstone there. And you are going to take the rest of that. And what I'm going to do is simple. From there to down there. Nope. Where's the configurator? I need the configurator. Do not connect to that. And you're just going to go to a barrel that's right here. Actually, no. The barrel can't be right there. So that's the input. It's just gonna look horrible. A barrel right there. Put that there. There. Now we're gonna need the logistical sorter to take care of contents out of the barrel. Actually, no, it's going to block that. Nope. Off. That's going to connect. Off. Alright, so auto check on. Oh, you can clear these filters. So single round robin auto check on. Anything in here yet? All right. There we go. Oh, shit. Off for now. Nope. Why? Input. So it's about to do one more. So this works how I want it to work. Once I finish that, 6 should come out. This can auto check on. It's going to do a round robin. There we go. That means 3 always goes back in here. 3 goes here to get smelted. Okay, infinite redstone has been acquired. And since the computer knows to look for redstone in there, okay, I can pair this all up now. You can see any of this again. We need to pretend this exists. Maybe I would love to cover that, but can't cover that either. Oh well. That's it. The redstone power is still good. Okay. I don't think the cables do red robins without this. Alright. So that's sorted. Redstone is good. Alright. Now let's get to 3 times ore processing, or at least start it with a energized smelter. Right. Oh shit, I'm out of glass. And let me get some sand real quick. Where's a good spot for sand? Mechanism requires glass, so I'm just going to go ahead and get a lot of these. Yeah, that seems good enough for now. Alright, so once I see all that stuff moving super fast, it means I am good for power generation. What the fuck? Alright, beacons. The game apparently thinks I'm far enough away to show me that beacon. Alright. Only problem with this is it's gonna put the glass in there. I think that's fine. I can just take it out here because I have access to it. Alright, yep. Those steel frame. And now I need those things. Where you at, dog? Alright. One thing is, I'm not going to keep this down here. What I think I'm doing is going to make a second floor to the storehouse, where I'm just going to have the automatic crafting of the alloys. So anything that needs, like, you know, infused with redstone, infused with coal, infused with diamond, infused with obsidian. Because we have refined storage, so I can do auto crafting. So that's going to be nice. Alright, let me take that out. Energize, melter, goes burn. Have that. Now I need enrichment, I believe. I need a crusher. Actually, what I can do is I can put the enrichment center there and enrich some of this redstone. Enriched redstone is worth 8 times. There you go. Alright. Taking that out of the equation. Am I draining the power? I'm not even touching power. Power's good. Crusher, buckets of lava, right. Crusher acquired. And now I need the purification chamber. Which requires an enrichment chamber. Just done it. Running out of steel. Great. I'll make this redstone iron. Okay. And how to make you again? That plus that. Machines down here. Alright. No. I don't want everything covered in snow. Alright, for the time being, just gonna go ahead and put this here. Smelt what has been enrich what has been crushed. And this all should just automatically export, right? Auto eject. Auto eject. Oh, auto eject. There. Right, I was going to get iron. Put like 4 slides in there. Yeah, this is all working good. Nice. Love when my plan comes together. How's my legs? Alright. There we go. Almost got that one layer of slag bricks that I want. And then, not sure if I'm going to use regular bricks or continue with these slag bricks going up for the rest of the walls of what's going to be my forge. Forge slash smelter, I guess. Don't know, but it'll look cool. And purification. And just to make sure I have the chain correctly, it is lumps, right? Lumps is purifying, right? And I should take note of this. So it's only iron, gold, osmium, copper, tin, lead, and uranium. Add clumps. If you don't have clumps, that means I cannot put them to the system here. It won't do anything except clog up the system. Which sucks balls, but that's just how it is. Alright folks, I think this is a good place of ending to say thank you whether you're watching this live or watching the VODs. I'm Cliff Biggs and I'm signing out. Please be sure to like and subscribe and ring that bell to get a notification next time I'll be streaming. But I do actually have to get out of here to do some chores, unfortunately. You know how it goes. And see you tomorrow, hopefully. You know what? Ring that bell to receive a notification next time I'm streaming. Leave a comment down below if you're proud of the fact that I finally sorted out my power situation. Although I'm definitely going to add more to the power situation. There's still a thermodynamic I want to do. I have to cover all that so I don't have to worry about snow in the winter. And then the solar panels on the very top of the building. And then with all that, then I think it'd be good for power generation. But yeah, I'll cover that up eventually. Same thing with this. Walls will get made eventually. Gosh darn it. Buildings will go up eventually. My house will go up eventually. But next time, we're going to be focused on 3-time more processing. Other than that, bye, internet.